Peace and blessings. It's Friday, February the 15th, the year 2019, and got a prisoner requesting a book. The author of the book recently passed away. He had ALS, I think, for 16 years. His name is David Kurt McClain, and he wrote a book called Beyond the Rays of Hope. This is a picture of him right here, and I recently mailed this man. His name is John Sansom. I mailed him a poem written by David Kurt McClain. Let's just refresh our memory on the poem. It says, this was written by David McClain 10 years ago. David lived with ALS for 16 years and could not move his arms or legs. He wrote a book called Beyond the Rays of Hope, using a special computer that tracked his eye movements. During the last 1 year of his life, even the special computer no longer worked. He lost all ability to communicate. He was the ultimate prisoner. He was a prisoner in his own body. He couldn't move his own body. I am good friends with the brother of David Kurt McClain. He requested that it be posted once he went home to be with the Lord. And I need to say that I'm not aware of anyone that has left a testimony to the Lord Jesus Christ like David Kurt McClain. But let's read his poem. My race has finally ended. I will need to run no more. I have crossed the finish line, which ends at heaven's door. Tired, worn, and weary, never again I'll be. The chains that once bound me are forever gone. I'm free. The light that shines around me illuminates each space, and the beauty that is before me is coming from His face. His embrace is like none other. His grip will not release. The warmth I now will rest in comes from His promised peace. His hands and feet still scarred, I touched them with such care. The love that now engulfs me is coming from His stare. His appearance is a reminder of a lamb who had been slain. He gave His life for all, and now forever will reign. I'm home. I'll live forever in the mansion so divine, clear gold, pure jewels, and pearls, all part of His design. No one has seen, nor ear has heard, nor heart can understand what God has prepared for those born again, a magnificent promised land. I now live in His glory and worship for endless time. I look for your arrival when you cross the finish line. David Kurt McClain, March the 7th, 1961 to January the 11th of 2019. Let us not forget this wonderful brother who never gave a mumbling word about his condition and always gave glory to the Lord Jesus Christ, even when he became a prisoner in his own body. This is a video of him called David McClain's ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. And if you have studied the life of David Kurt McClain, he was a very accomplished man before he got ALS. Very talented and physical and athletic. So you can go watch this video. And then here's what John Sansom, I sent him that poem. This is John Sansom right here. Okay, and well, there we go. This is also another photo of John Sansom. And so here's what John Sansom wrote to me. He said, Dear Rudy, I would like to read the book David wrote, Beyond the Rays of Hope. Keep in mind, John Sansom has been in prison, I think, for over 26 years. He'll be coming up for parole in December of this year. So he could get out in the next year or so, but he has been in prison for 26 years. I would like to read the book that David wrote, Beyond the Rays of Hope. Where could I find that book? A guy here can get it. It would be a good read. I hope you are doing all right for me. I've been moved again to another dorm and will probably be moved again soon. I'm kind of getting the hang of this thing. They recently gave him an iPad or something like an iPad, and he's been communicating with me using an electronic thing, and you can tell it's very new to him. He's been in prison for 26 years, so he doesn't have access to all the latest electronic gear. I'm getting the hang of this thing, and well, brother, with pen and paper, meet again, please, and love forever, John. And so this is the book, Beyond the Rays of Hope. I'm just going to tell him it's available on Amazon and send him the link, but I don't think he'll be able to get to the link. And so I don't know if you'll feel inclined to send David Kirk McClain's book to a man who's been sitting in prison for 26 years. But if you feel so inclined, this is his address right here. He's at Blountstown, Florida, Calhoun Correctional Institute, and I know that he would appreciate a Christian pen pal. He's been asking for Christian pen pals. Thank you for your time.